You've already got 20. You're already 1/5 of the way to fighting the sorceress.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
love this guy.
It says 10 eggs. 10 eggs. Dude, I'm twice over the
Come visit
number.
me at the Teekee Lodge.
The
I love
Teekee
I
Lodge.
love all of these. I love all of the really like the silly fucking accents.
Fucking shameless self-promotion there, jeez.
Come visit me at the Teekee Lodge.
For 10% off of your next pizza.
And then and then you visit them at the Teekee Lodge and they're like, dude, I can't get anybody to do shit. Help.
No, you visit them in the Teekee Lodge and it's like, hi there, this is a giant lava-filled death cavern, and we're all missing our heads.
Yes,
yeah,
but they
that-
wouldn't
that
sell
one
it like
is
that.
too.
They would say that it's naturally heated.
Come to the naturally heated. No, wait, I gotta do it in the voice. Come to the naturally heated Teekee Lodge.
Only
Yes.
$9.99.
The fodder
Yes,
animals.
because
in
you
this
cook your own
game-
food, if you can hit it hard enough.
The fodder animals in this game are little lava slugs, and they're adorable.
Before we
What
end
is
up talking
this-
about random things like politics and shit, I gotta say the music in this game is fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh god, yeah, I've got the soundtrack somewhere for the first and second
Oh.
game. Oh, it's so good.
I especially like the Midday Garden theme because it's so goddamn smooth.
Oh yeah,
And not just
my
that,
personal
it promotes
favorite has to be-
concentration.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites has to be the Sergeant Bird, the trumpet in Sergeant Bird.
Yes.
Fucking Sergeant
Oh,
Bird.
I love Sergeant James Bird. By the way, is his full
Yes.
name.
Oh, I wonder what kind
And
of a reference
at
that
one
is.
point he was Private Bird,
He
and
was,
then other ranks.
He's a rocket launcher penguin. It's hilarious.
he was never a private. He was born sergeant.
Private Public.
I love the hummingbirds. Like the hummingbirds are supposed to be either Italian or French accented, and
I think it's
oh,
French.
I love the accent. I think it's I've always thought it was supposed to be French, but then you mentioned it might be Italian, and I can't think of any like strong Italian references in the rest of the game, so it's possible.
Well, the thing is,
If
my
you're
only
Italian,
frame of
send us
reference
a
for
voice clip.
my only frame of reference for Italian accents is from Freedom Force versus the Third Reich, and I don't know if that actually counts because that might be a very stereotypical Italian voice.
One quick
This is
thing,
true.
you picked up a key. Keys in this game allow you to unlock specific chests that Walter is going to be showing off. I think there's not one key in every level, because there isn't a chest in
No.
every level, but they get more common as you go down into the end game, I believe.
The chest in this level is right behind where you start.
Yeah.
I'm
What I
just
do
thinking-
like is every single level there's a way to get back to the start from the end, and there's a way to get to the end from the start as well.
Yeah,
And
once
without
you,
having to go
unlocks
through
at
the
the end.
entire level.
yeah, once you beat the level,
Yes.
all of the shortcuts are unlocked. So it makes it very easy to backtrack if you missed out on anything. Get lost,
Oh, yeah.
loser!
Bruh, fuck you. Moneybags with your emerald green eyes.
Maybe if you both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
What a fucking asshole.
He really is an asshole. He's gotten violent in this game. Because, I mean, in the second game, he usually is like, okay, maybe next time. But here, oh, you don't want to give me money? Fuck
Here
you.
you get Sassy Bear.
No wonder he is called the
Sassy
duplicitous sign.
Also, welcome to the wonderful world of Supercharge. In Spyro 2, and I believe in Spyro 1 as well, Supercharge with a power-up like flames and the wings that you've seen us use before. In this game, it's a track. And they're
It is absolute
bitch
bullshit.
hard. They are bitch hard.
You know, you say that, but I think the ones in Spyro 2 were harder.
Well, the ones, if you want to get technical, I think the ones in Spyro 1 were hell, because that guy was just a speedy little bastard. But then this one, I personally hated them as a kid, because I didn't have a great hand-eye coordination, and it really sucks if you don't.
It does,
That
yeah.
and
What
that
makes it-
one where it's like, if you accidentally drop off, it's just instant death.
What
Well,
makes it even worse is that he can corner, like he can change directions at the drop of a fucking hat.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, he turns on a goddamn dime. So right now, we're just charging. Once you get this guy, which is actually relatively easy, he activates the supercharge, and you will see speed.
Yep, but
Yes,
yeah,
speed with low
really
control.
think from the Spyro games that I played, the second one has it harder with supercharge, because there are 2 levels where you have to use it in fairly tight corners.
Oh yeah, that was difficult as hell.
One of them is Hurricos, where you need to turn around like 90 degrees on a very not a very tight area, but tight enough, and it's pretty hard to hit the target that you need to hit with it, which is like a little windmill. And,
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the world with the Scottish bagpipe bastards that destroy mountains. I forget the name
I
of that
adore
one.
that world. I forgot the word as well, but I adore those. The Scottish bagpipe playing forms that destroy mountains with quite literal music lyrics.
Yeah, I call that
Admittedly, the
Fortissimo's
bagpipe though they play
Battlegrounds.
is badass. Fortissimo's Battleground.
Well, the thing is, Fortissimo is a supervillain in Freedom Force vs. the Third Reich. He's an Italian opera singer who's been infused with alien energy X, which is a very prominent thing in that series. That's basically what gives everyone superpowers, and he sings things to death.
Because that's a talent to have.
I mean,
All right, there
you
we
know,
go.
some people, some opera singers can shatter glass with their voice. Apparently, that guy can shatter
Yeah.
buildings.
It's great. Actually, you could shatter buildings with your voice. All you have to do is have a right frequency and decibel level.
Yeah,
But we are not actually going to be able to 100% this game, because in order to do so, we need Sergeant Bird. You see one of his little huts over near where the end area is. We bypassed it earlier. Once you unlock him, you can come back and 100% it. But until then, you're kind of shit out of luck.
I think every hub world has at least one level that you can't 100% right away, because they have a different partner that you need to use.
I actually think each hub world has exactly one level, because this is the one for this one. The Panda world requires Bentley, and there's a world in Evening Lake that requires Agent 9. And I
Yeah.
think there's literally only one in every. The one in Evening Lake is the fireworks level,
Yeah.
where you literally play a Doom clone for 10 minutes for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
No form of discernible reason, really.
Wait.
Because everybody sat there in the development offices going, what is popular at the moment to make this game we spent fuck tons of money on sell?
It wasn't actually fuck tons. It wasn't actually fuck tons of money. You didn't spend a shit ton of money back in the day.
Shit.
It wasn't like today's gaming budgets, where it's like you've got a staff of several hundred, and you've got like $250 million budget, and you still can't break even.
I actually just remember the thing that's kind of odd about this game. Everybody refers to it as Spyro 3, but it's not actually Spyro 3. It's just called Spyro Year of the Dragon, because it was released on the Year of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yes,
the year
which was the
2000.
year 2000.
I think your lost gem is down near the starting area, Walder.
Could be, I'll check that. But
I
yeah,
remember I saw something down there when you came out of what the hell's the
oh,
Villa
here it
one?
is.
There we
How did I
go.
miss that?
It's easy to miss shit because Sparks isn't as fast as he should be.
He's really not.
But yeah, I mean, everybody always calls this Spyro 3, and well, it makes sense, it's the third game in the series, but it never has a number 3 on the title, so it can be a bit confusing. Oh, it needs 14 eggs, never mind. Well, it can be a bit confusing for some people that are looking around for the game. Ah, only 24 eggs. I was almost twice over the requirement again.
Yeah, it's everybody calls it Spyro 3 because it's the third game in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And perfectly fine, I don't really mind. The thing is, like, I think Spyro 2 is the only Spyro game that is actually numbered. I think all the rest is just Spyro and then a suffix.
Yeah.
So, like the Hero's Tale and so forth.
Even Spyro 2 has a suffix. It's Ripto's Rage.
It's Gateway to Glimmer in PAL countries, I believe
Yeah,
it is.
in certain countries it's Gateway to Glimmer. In America, I believe it's Ripto's Rage. I just
Which
know
always
it by
kind of
Ripto's
confused
Rage.
me. Why call it Gateway to Glimmer? You go through a Gateway to Glimmer, fine, but Glimmer is literally the first level, and once you beat it, which isn't that hard, you never go back to it again.
You will
Why
have
the
to
hell
come back
is
to
it
it
called
one more
Gateway to Glimmer?
time after you beat it the first time, because you can't 100% that.
Oh yeah, because you need, well, you quote unquote require the climbing ability, but you can actually really easily cheese that with just a certain precise jump. It
Yeah.
is really not that hard to do.
I'm not.
I did it
I
as a
never
kid
tried
without
it. I never
knowing.
tried it though.
I did it as a kid without knowing because I just like, you know what, screw you. I was like a little kid. You're like, screw you. You can't control me.
You can't
Don't
tell
try.
me
Yeah,
what
it
to
worked.
do.
It worked
And then the
perfectly well.
Malcolm in the Middle theme song played.
You did? What?
I never got to watch Malcolm in the Middle. I hear it's amazing. Oh,
It's really funny
that was
in the
close.
sense of those are the fucking naughtiest kids I've ever seen.
I remember one gift set where he throws a spider on his mom by accident because they're trying to get rid of it. That was just
The
utterly.
mom
and-
was
and
constantly stressed out. The dad was planning on being in Breaking Bad.
What?
The kids were fucking out of control.
I do know that the kids are now fucking rich as shit. Like
Oh yes.
Frankie Muniz, who played Malcolm, he is
Yes.
like a multi-millionaire now. He's got so
Yes.
much money, and I believe he
He
also
should've-
makes money from the reruns as
Yes,
from
he
the
would.
reruns as well. And they do rerun.
The
that
depressing
show
part
like
is
Seinfeld.
he might have been that rich, but he was still in a really shit movie.
Oh, do you mean the Agent Cody Banks?
Yes.
Why do I remember
wasn't
that
he?
fucking name?
Why does that sound familiar?
Wasn't he a big fat liar as
Because
well?
it's garbage. It's garbage. It's a garbage movie.
Is that supposed to imply
he wasn't-
something?
Where the fuck did the other one go? There he
Killed
is.
him. Oh, this guy. No, I didn't kill
Yeah.
that guy yet.
You just charge one and it's like, there's a sea. Wait, where's the other one gone? Fucking sneaky as hell. Seashell Rhinox. Here's a question: how do they know they're called Rhinox? They never identify it. They never self-identify as a Rhinoc.
I
Maybe they
identify
asked one
myself
of them.
as a Rhinoc.
No, but I mean, they are on what is effectively the other side of the planet, and they just instinctively know they're Rhinox.
You know, funny you mention that, but that's exactly how it is. They dug all the way to China, but kind of went the wrong way, ended up here instead.
Actually, that's not actually that much of a joke. You are actually on the other side of the world. It's specifically stated in, I believe, the start of
Man,
it. You are
the
in the
expert sniper.
Forgotten Land.
No,
Yeah.
it shows right in the beginning cutscene. You go into a molehill and come out here.
So I gotta wonder, like, how do they
Jesus,
know?
game,
'Cause-
Wait to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah, it's like the lore of the Spyro universe is interesting indeed.
I need to Google something.
Sure.
Go for it.
All
Actually,
right.
one of the interesting things about Spyro is the reason he is so powerful is because he's purple. Because only like there's supposed to be like one every 1,000 generations is purple. Like it's specified in one of the PS2 era games, and it's like okay.
That's not exactly what I had on my mind. I was gonna say this is the level where the seals are racist.
Oh yeah, this is the level where the seals are racist. Ah, the
You're
racist
pretty good for a
seals.
purple guy. Oh,
He says while also being fucking purple.
well, I guess if in that case it's not racism, right?
No, it's just prejudices against other races. Which is
Specious.
pretty much the death. It's specious, yes.
This minigame can be
Specious.
deceivingly difficult.
Yeah, especially when you consistently get shot by a cannon.
Or hit with a fucking shovel. That gotta hurt, dude.
Yeah, as somebody who's been hit with a shovel, it doesn't tickle.
How did that happen?
Don't ask.
Interestingly, Spyro has a lore in a minute
Yeah.
episode, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think they did it for
And
one of the
there's a
Spyro
whole
things.
wiki full of lore.
Yeah, Spyro
That's
actually has a lot of lore in the later games.
Nice, I did
Because
it from the
the,
first try.
Also note that they just left their friend behind there. He's still in there.
But he's fine.
Yep, he should have been dead.
He's perfectly fine.
Wow, I can't believe I
Luckily, the blast physics didn't quite get him in the middle.
I can't tell what accent they are. I think it's just generic American. Like they're not really a stereotype of anything. Not even like surfer dudes.
Yeah, I think they're just like kid accent.
Yeah, they're just
Yes,
like constantly
generic
playful.
kid accent.
May I also remind everyone that if you have no sparks and you try to collect money, you are literally living in hell.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to physically walk up to the gem and go through it as hell. Well, it's not exactly hell, but it's a very strong annoyance when you're so used to having sparks automatically pick them up for you.
Yes.
Yep, so not
Such a
quite
change.
hell, but
It's
very
so
close.
It's so frustrating.
It's a big fucking annoyance. I hate doing that shit. And as such, I hate getting hit in this game because it means that I'm one step closer to not having a convenient cash magnet.
Also, the hitboxes are kind of arse.
In
When
a
it comes
way,
to
yeah.
gems.
Well,
Like it's a lot easier to pick up the gems like yourself as larger characters like Sheila or Bentley, but for Spyro or God forbid yourself, Sergeant Bird, it's a living hell.
Well, I mean, it's kind of expected because this is an early 3D title. So
Yeah,
they still
they
haven't
never
quite
had the great-
perfected the technology at this point, but they're getting there.
well, you could tell they haven't perfected it by the polygon count.
That
Oh, yeah.
too, but
What did
it's
you-
also the gameplay stuff.
I do kind
Yes.
of miss this kind of. I believe they got dubbed as mascot platformers. I believe they were called something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I really do. I kind of missed them because I was a massive Spyro nut. I played like a little bit of a bunch of different ones, but I was always a massive Spyro nut and a bit of a Crash nut as well because Crash Bandicoot is just a hell of a lot of fun.
Yep,
But-
Crash Bandicoot was basically constantly on crack.
Yeah, they were great. Like there are literally levels in Crash Bandicoot where you come across a pig and just he turns to the camera and just like yeah,
I'm
and then
gonna
jumps on
fuck
the
it.
pigs and ride off the squealing hog. Honestly, yeah, when I first played the game, that suspect look on his face, I'm like, you're not gonna do anything untoward, are you? That creeped me out. But I have noticed recently that the mascot platformer genre
Well,
is kind of yeah, you missed one of the Rhinox.
the first
What you're supposed
one
to do in
too.
this one is just constantly hit every one of the Rhinox. And it is a bit difficult at times because they do switch about a little bit. And it's difficult to hit them and not hit the mines as well. But I noticed recently the mascot platform, and mascot in general actually, is really kind of making a bit of a comeback. Like you've got Ukulele, of course, and you've also got a Poi or POI or however you want to pronounce it, which is a really, really good mascot platformer. Like, I get that they're doing different
I
things.
still need to play that.
Poi?
Some
Yeah,
awesome
great.
person gifted it to me, for my birthday, and then I fucking as soon as my schedule like completely filled up, I got new games that I really want to play.
You know,
Boy
I wasn't
is
really
absolutely-
impressed by Ukulele. It kind of looked a little too basic for me.
Yeah, I've got to say, as
It's a very
somebody.
good game, but the fucking voice clips, like when they talk, I want to kill myself.
It's like you're being
Yes,
electrocuted.
see, that's the Australian character.
Oh, it's fucking. Yeah, it's like Trouser Snake is. I even mentioned that in the FTA. It's like, is he Aussie? Because he sounds Aussie, and I don't know how I could get he sounds Aussie from. But he really did sound Aussie.
It sounded
It's
like
fucking weird.
It sounded
Yes, he
more
does.
like Native American trying to sing.
Yes.
No, but
Also, can
As
we
somebody-
can we just
I've
take a
got-
second to appreciate that they snuck Trouser Snake into a fucking kids game?
yeah, that's fucking funny. No, Ukulele is not a kid's game. I abjectly refuse that classification for it because one, it has way too much innuendo to it, and two, it is a love song. It is a massive love letter to rare titles. It is a nostalgia bait game. It's not a kid's game. Also,
True.
it's too fucking hard to be a kid's game. Jesus Christ.
You
Some
got
of
a
the
lot of
stuff in that
talent for
Tropic
so and so
area is
purple.
Fucking racist ass seals.
Shit
You
though.
colorist son of a bitch! Just because Spyro's eyes aren't actually attached to his face and his eyebrows like
I'll
slip
have
through.
I'll
his
have
nose,
you know us
does not mean he
purple.
doesn't have talent.
I'll have you know us dragons of color are very marginalized.
We was dragons and
Dragons.
shit.
Holy shit! No, wait a second.
Oh, we're getting
How
demonetized.
bad
That's
did it
probably
need
a
to be for
community
dragons
strike.
back in the day? Because you had black ones and green ones and slightly less green ones and
Well,
then
here's the
more
thing, it's
green
like,
ones and yellow
all of that
ones
was-
and wave
all of that
ones
stuff
and all
was
these
just
things.
all of that was stuff just effectively. You know how like white people some have darker skin, some have lighter skin. That's literally all it was. It would have just been colored. The only people that would have been seen as different were the purple dragons, because it's only supposed to be like one every 1,000 years or so forth. Which is actually incorrect, because one of the dragons you get in this game, I believe one of the final ones, is purple. And
it
if there was
depends,
one
'cause
every 1,000
actually,
years,
well, it kind
Spyro's
of
looking
depends
good
which.
for over 1,000.
It kind of depends which final egg you're talking about, because the very,
I only
very
said
final egg is actually two white
Twins,
dragons. Yin Yang.
Well, I know that one of the dragon eggs you collect in the game is purple.
Yeah,
And it's
I
one
believe
of it's
so.
one of the ones at the very end. And purple dragons are supposed to have like higher concentrations of magic within them and be much stronger and be much
Isn't
wiser.
that like
So
the one that the
that's
sorceress uses on the scepter?
yes, I believe so. And by the way, for those of you who haven't been paying attention to the nanoseconds of text Swalder shows, the seals are in jail because they stole one of the Rhinox submarine and slammed it into a mountain.
You can actually see it in the level.
Yeah, you can actually see it in the level. And what we just did was
There it
effectively
is.
stage a breakout. We just staged a breakout, so we committed a federal crime. Seriously, you asshole.
I hate that
Where
number
are
so
they?
much.
Where are they? Because I've been trying to keep track of all the gems I've noticed, and I've been watching very closely to make sure you don't miss anything, and I've missed that one entirely.
Well, I gotta say, we're
I
doing
have
much
been
better this
scatterbrained
time.
sitting here.
I gotta say, we're doing much better this time around than on this stream, because I was having a bit harder time on the stream just finding some of the missing gems. They kept disappearing out of my sight all the fucking time.
Oh God, do you think you missed one in Sheila's level?
That could be possible. I don't know. Need
Wait,
to
what's on the
find out.
bottom of this water? That water pool you just jumped out of, what's on the direct bottom of it?
Doesn't appear to be anything.
Also, I like that they recycle the textures from the turtle level in Spyro 2. Like, all of it is recycled.
Fucking total level.
Yes, so the mountains are essentially
I
turtle.
hated that turtle level. Such an annoying level.
I
Can you
hate
just
any
show?
version
Can you
of
do
the
me a
water.
favor, real quick? Can you show off Sheila swimming because it's hilarious? Look at that. That is the most hilarious, silly little thing.
I'm drowning.
She's
Dog
not swimming,
paddle.
she's just avoiding drowning.
She dog paddles. It is hilarious. All right, where would it be? Like, because it's either in one of Sheila, either in the Sheila level or in one of those
It's not here.
long passages. Not here, no.
I hate when this happens. You're missing like one or two gems and you have no fucking idea where could they be.
No,
If only Spark's good point.
because I can guarantee you, because it's just 2 gems, I can guarantee you it's going to be a solitary green gem hidden somewhere.
Most likely, yeah. But that's just the thing. Where could it be?
What about up there?
Maybe?
Up there in the rafters, effectively, area.
I think you have an easier time getting up here from here.
There you go. You barely made it.
No.
No.
Money!
Shit.
Money, money, money! I wish I had the money radar, but I don't.
I wish we could get money bags. Hey, maybe it's in the lake there. 'Cause you were speeding around in here pretty fast.
I think I picked up all the money. I don't see any money.
We clearly didn't pick up all the money, or we wouldn't be doing this.
I know.
Okay, so for anybody watching, please run through all of the footage from the very start of this game. Not even the level, the game.
And
And
then,
leave us a comment on where it is.
and then time travel to this exact moment in time and tell us what it is.
Yes. Actually, just skip ahead to the
Wait a
point where
minute.
we find it.
There was something green in that tube just there. There we go.
Motherfucker!
We just went through the whole level and was right fucking there. I hate that.
Ugh.
Luckily, these levels aren't huge.
Yeah,
Always check
that-
your start zone.
That is a good thing, actually, that these levels aren't that big. As I swear, if they were like twice the size, backtracking would be a pain in the ass.
Uneven numbers. Uneven numbers. Why is the number uneven?
Let's head on.
Oh, you mean the counter on the X story? I don't know why it does that.
No. Why is? Oh wait, because you haven't done Sergeant Bird's level in
Yes.
Teekee Lodge.
Also, Tash,
Yeah.
I can
Absolutely.
legitimately hear you twitching.
Serious. I'm not even moving.
Uneven number.
Yeah, just like
My OCD?
1491.
My OCD?
But my OCD.
Oh,
No,